Ahmed Tahsin. Ahmed is a serial entrepreneur and financial expert with 7 years of experience in London's financial district, Canary Wharf. As the CEO and founder of Tahsin Investments & Co., aka TIC, he's made an indelible mark in the financial markets, specializing in forex trading, commodities and US index funds, risk management, market psychology, and mentorship. His leadership has expanded TIC into new markets, making it the sole company in the Middle East and North Africa with a verified track record spanning 3 years, managing over 5 million in assets under management. Ahmed possesses a diverse skill set, including market analysis, algorithmic trading, and proficiency in engineering software. Mr. Ahmed Tahsin, welcome to the podium.
Thank you, Suhail, for the nice introduction, and I want to thank Vantage as well for organizing this seminar and allowing us all to network and meet so many great individuals. First of all, I would like to start, is the sound too loud, guys? Is it okay? Okay, so first of all, I want to start about my journey, how I found my passion in trading and how the journey really started. So about 10 years ago, when I was still at uni, right? I was in the UK, living, studying and working at the same time. And as you all know, the UK is a very, very expensive city. And I had this classmate of mine, goes by the name of Jackson. So this classmate, one day he was coming to the class with a big smile, ear to ear, you can see his teeth. And then the next day he was coming upset. So I was wondering to myself, what's wrong with this guy? Has he got a bipolar or something, right? So I asked him, I was like, Jackson, I'm genuinely worried about you. He was like, oh man, it's trading. So that word trading stuck in my head since then. So I became even more curious to find out about trading and how does Jackson mood affects by trading. So I've done some research, right? And at that time it was the rise of cryptocurrencies, right? I'm sure you're all aware. That was about 2011, 2012. So I invested £1,000 into cryptocurrencies, right? And as you all know, Elon Musk is a crazy man, right? So he can manipulate the market by just one tweet. So within 4 or 5 days, the portfolio went up by 20%. And I was like, that's it, I'm gonna be rich. But it wasn't the case. Then the next month, Elon Musk decided to wake up with a bad mood, right? So he was upset, I don't know what was going on with him. So he made another tweet. And then the price of the cryptocurrency went down 40%. And at that time, I needed the money to pay off my rent. Like I said, I was studying, working, and London is a very expensive town to live in, right? So what I did, I had to withdraw that money because I had no other options. Otherwise, I was going to be homeless. The landlord is going to kick me out, right? So I withdrew that money with a 40% loss. Moral of the story, of this story I'm sharing with you today, never start trading with an amount that you cannot afford to lose, and also an amount that you might need within 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. Always start trading with an amount that you're never gonna need within the next 3 months, 6 months, or even a year. And then after that, I came back to Jackson. I was like, listen man, Elon Musk just made me lose 40%. He was like, okay, by the way, there is another market which goes by the name of Forex, which we all know, right? And I was like, are you sure if Elon Musk woke up one day upset, the price is not going to go down 40 or 60%? He was like, no, don't worry about it. It's not going to get manipulated like that. So I started to explore my passion in Forex. And as we all see, the social media algorithms are very smart. As you go on your Instagram page or Facebook page, they mentor your activities, right? So I'm sure they've seen me searching about trading, Forex, etc., etc. And then I saw this ad for some guy making money, flashy watches, and I was like, maybe that's it. That's the way. That's what's gonna set me free, right? So I signed up for this signal provider. I started with £500. £500 at that time. Keep in mind, I was working and studying at the same time. So one day, I saw a notification of buying gold. I didn't understand the market, guys. I didn't understand what a lot size is. I didn't understand what the risk management is. I barely knew how to use the MT4. So I just jumped on my MT4 quickly and I just bought gold. And at that time, I didn't know, like I said, the lot sizes and the difference between them. So instead of putting micro lot, as I should have known, right? I didn't know at that time. I put 2 lots, right? My account was £500 and I just placed a gold buy signal for 2 lots. And then as I blinked, within 30 seconds, I saw the trade £300 and I just panicked. Enter, exit. So I just made in 30 seconds £300. And then I was thinking to myself, that's it, man. I don't have to go to work anymore. I don't have to see Shelly. Shelly, by the way, is my miserable manager at work. She was always miserable. So I hated that job. I absolutely hated it. Because I was thinking to myself, I just made £300, right? In 30 seconds. 30 seconds, right? That £300, I usually make in a week of hard work, going to the job I absolutely hate. And then after that, I start exploring the market. So you can imagine, within 3-4 days later, I lost that £300 and I lost all my investment and the starting capital. So the second lesson from this story is understand the market, understand the fundamentals, understand the basic risk management rules. And let me tell you something, trading is not easy. So I don't care what you see in social media or what you see people advertise you. In case anyone tries to tell you trading is easy, I saw this image the other day online. Casino gambling versus day trading. 13 out of 100 gamblers leave the casino as winner, whereas 1 out of 100 traders reliably beat the market. So the financial market is really hard. You're not gonna make £300 within 10 seconds every time. Right, Enrico? Right. He knows. So please, try to understand the fundamentals, the risk management, because the financial market is hard. You might have more chances of making money if you go to the casino, whereas in trading, it's not like that. And you always gotta manage your expectations. You always gotta have some realistic expectations, because you're not gonna start trading today and boom, the price is gonna go up by 60 or 70%. That's never the case. What people think is, usual people, I'm sure everyone is smart here, right? So what you think is like when you start trading XYZ, that the price is gonna go up, down, until you reach your take profit. But it's actually not like that. Let me show you how trading actually looks like. So market moves in circles. That's how the chart actually goes like, right, Enrico? So the market moves in circles. Nobody knows where the market is going to go, whether it's going to go up, whether it's going to go down, nobody knows. Even if you own Warren Buffett, even if you are the President of the United States, nobody really knows how the market is going to go like, or where the market direction is going to, whether it's going to go up or down. So you're going to manage your expectations. And before I get into my next slide, actually I just got into it. So there is trading and investing. How are you going to approach this market? As a trader, I was an investor. So I'm sure everybody's got a pen and paper here, right? So I would like you guys to write this question down, okay? What's your investing goal? Just simple question. Everyone here came here to this room because you've got some interest in investing, interest in trading, right? So what's your investing goal? Why are you trying to invest your money, right? Let's say, it's just like going to the gym. Why do you go to the gym? Do you want to lose some weight? Do you want to put some muscles? With the financial market, it's the same thing. Like Warren Buffett says, an idiot with a plan is more dangerous than a smart man without a plan. So you gotta have a plan. So if you guys can write down what's your financial goal, like what's your investment goal, why you wanna invest. بالعربي ليش حابين تستثمروا? Why? What's your investment goal? You guys know that. I don't know that. You only guys know the answer for that question. And then according to that, I just want you to put down your starting capital or the amount that you're looking to start investing with, anything that you can afford at the moment. 1K, 20K, 30K, 100K, you guys know your budget, right? And based on that, you gotta have some expectations. Because if you approach the market as trading, you see, one day you're making money, the next day you're not making money, and there is lots of ups and downs. But if you approach the market as an investor, with setting realistic goals and realistic expectations, then I promise you're going to last long enough in this market, because this market is not an easy market. So anyone wrote down, I'm sure the whole room is very engaged today. So Midi, what's your investing goal?
Honestly, I would love to just start investing, not trading.
You like to start investing, but why you want to start investing?
I guess maybe just to learn more
All right, and let's say if you have a financial goal, what's your financial goal?
Like how much to make?
No, what's your financial goal? People got different goals, right? You go to the gym, you're a fit man. Why do you go to the gym?
Be healthy.
To be healthy and look fit, right? Others might go to the gym because they want to lose weight, right? Others, they just want to maintain their mental health, right? So why you want to start investing? That's the question.
I guess just to, have that extra income.
Extra income, beautiful.
Family is a big thing for me, so take care of the family and as well enjoy it.
Of course, you got to enjoy it. What about you, Majid? Tell me, why you want to start investing? Let's get engaged, guys.
Let's say because I want a secondary salary, something that is sustainable.
All right, another source of income. Anyone else? Mohammed, our friend from Saudi Arabia. Why you want to start investing? Why are you investing your money? Actually, Mohammed is one of our investors, and so it's good to see you again, my friend. So why you want to start investing? And why have you actually started investing with us?
Why I started investing with you?
Or what's your goal
My goal?
of investing?
I don't know. I like investing. I see it as a game, a passion. That's why I do like it. So
Fair enough. So Mehdi, let me go back to Mehdi, right? So you said you want to have another source of income. So how much do you think is your starting capital in order to achieve that goal? Because we want to be realistic. So any number, don't be shy. We're all friendly. 10 to 20,000, right? So now let's say Mehdi is starting investing with 10 or 20,000, right? And let's say within a month we've made 2%. How much is that out of 10,000, realistically speaking? So if you start investing with 10K and you made 2%, that's about 200, right? So is that going to be another source of income? Absolutely not. You barely can pay your electricity bills here, right? That's why it's really important, why you gotta have an investment goal, why you want to start investing, and you gotta set realistic expectations, because otherwise you're gonna be really clueless. So one of the most important elements into investing or being a successful trader is consistency. It's consistency. You've got to be consistent every single day with your investment plan. The problem is with most common traders make or investor is they jump from another system to another system to another system to another system. Let's say one day they've made money with this system, right? And then let's say the following month they lost their investment. Then they're going to find another system, another system, another system. And that's not the case. And this chart here demonstrates missing the best 10 days of the market from 2000 until 2020 resulted in less than half of the total returns of staying invested. And as Warren Buffett says, the greatest investor of all time, the financial market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. Are you really patient? Like when you start going to the gym, Mehdi, are you really consistent? Every single day, being consistent with your investment, or you're just jumping from another system to another system? That's one of the most key elements to investment. You've got to always be consistent with your strategy or where you've put your money into. Second thing is discipline. You've got to be disciplined. I don't care about how you feel today about your investment. I don't care how you feel about the system you've put your money into. If you're not disciplined with it, you're not going to go anywhere. It's just being disciplined every single day, being disciplined. Just like when you hit the gym, are you really disciplined or not? Do you go every day or not, regardless of how you feel? I don't care. If one day we all got emotions, right? One day we woke up with a big smile, so we might hit the gym. The next day we're feeling down, so we might not go. So you've always got to be disciplined. And this chart demonstrates the S&P 500. In 1957, S&P 500 was created. And since then, the index is up by 60,000%. What do we learn from this chart? Discipline. Being disciplined. And that's what you gotta take from this chart, is being disciplined, is about beating the market. And if you really can't stick to your investment for at least 5 years and have a detailed plan, do not even think of starting, because you're just gonna really waste your time. Then, out of context here, but what should we learn from the McDonald's success story? Please, guys, I want people engage with me today. Come on, energy, energy. Where is the energy? Espresso? All right, so in 1985, $10,000 was invested in the franchise, right? In 2023, in May, the 10,000 investment made over 1,700,000. What should we learn from this success story? Please. One thing that if we should learn from this success story, discipline, good answer. What else? Handsome man.
Good at 35 years.
35 years, right? Being patient, being consistent, sticking to the investment, and not being, you gotta take your emotions out of the way. Because trust me, as you can see in this chart, it was going up, 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 then down. So someone out here, when the price went down, when the chart went down, they got really emotions. They were like, okay, this is not for me. They decided to withdraw their money. But whoever stuck to the plan, whoever believed in the franchise, they've made a fortune. And that's the power about investment, is being disciplined, is being consistent every single day and sticking to your strategy. And then I saw the other day this chart, which is really amazing. It's made by Samuel, right? It was made in 1875. And it really demonstrates it has predicted every bull and bear market so far. It predicted the Great Depression, the Second World War II, and even the dot-com bubble, right? I'm sure you're aware about it. So when people ask me, what do I think about cryptocurrency? I always compare it to the dot-com bubble. And if we look at this chart, if we really believe it, then 2023 is a very good year to start investing for obvious reasons, right? It's a very interesting chart. And then there's another thing, right? Since last year, since the war started happening in 2021, innovation reaches highest in 4 decades, in 40 years, which means the money that we've been working really hard and saving in our bank accounts is going nowhere. We're losing its value, right? Due to something called innovation. So if you can see in this image, a $100 bill in 1999, you can fill up your trolley. Whereas in 2023, you're lucky if you leave the supermarket with a piece of bread and a pack of eggs. And that shows you innovation is real. If there is 2 things are guaranteed in this life, 2 things, death and innovation. We never can escape these 2 things. But how can I beat innovation? How can I always be at the top of my game? Is by being invested in the market, investing in good companies, in good assets where I can grow my money over time. And that's why we founded our company, is to help investors like you find an alternative to the low interest rate provided by the banks where you don't lose the value of your money. That's the mission, that's the company, that's why we're here today. We want to provide you with that alternative where you beat innovation and beat the market. So the problem we're trying to solve, our company, like I said, investors are suffering from a global low interest rate environment and recession, and the value of your money is losing itself, right? Correct?
Yes.
Sì, grazie. So there is 3 common problems here. Private investors, like myself, 10 years ago, I had no knowledge, I had no experience. Like most of 90% of new traders, they lose their money through inconsistent risk management, our lack of knowledge, and lack of understanding really about trading, right?
Maybe 95, 96.
96, exactly.
Maybe.
Exactly. You're in this market, I'm in this market, and a lot of people have been in this market for a very long time. We've seen so many people come and go, faster than the seasons, right?
Because you don't understand the leverage.
Exactly. They don't understand risk management. They don't understand what leverage is. Exactly. Lack of knowledge. And then the second thing is why people lose their money is because they work with unprofessional companies, unregulated companies. Like you've seen on your social media these days. A lot of people, flashing this luxurious lifestyle, these Lamborghinis, these watches. They're trying to manipulate you that trading is easy, but it's not the case. Trading is very, 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 very hard. And the third thing is investors are often time poor and cannot follow the market movements, lack of experience again. And here we comes with our solutions. Like I said, our vision is to provide investors with a range of different trading programs where trading and risk management being implementing in their behalf. We use AI strategies in our trading programs, and our monthly target is to make 2 to 4% every single month. and where we don't lose more than 2%. So here's what's going to happen. Let's say you decide to invest with us today. Our monthly target, and we sign agreements through the broker and through us directly. So our monthly target is to make 2 to 4% every single month, and we make sure we don't lose more than 2% a month, right?
This is serious slide because it's possible 2% of months with the forex and the leverage, but it's serious, and the stop loss 2% of every asset is serious.
Right.
It's possible, but you talk to me, for example, 10% for months, I know invest because I know the risk, I know money manager. This is a very good money manager.
Thank you, my friend. Because it's all about finding the right system. Appreciate you, my friend. Because that's our monthly goal, 2 to 4%. On a yearly, we want to make to our clients, our investors, from 25 to 35%, and our stop out level is 10%. So the worst thing for you can happen as an investor, my friends, is you potentially lose 10% in order to make up to 35% in a year. And trust me, no real estates, I don't care about all these real estates you see in Dubai here, you're never going to make that elsewhere. Because even the perfect real estate investment here in Dubai, how much they make for you? Anyone know? Majid, engage. Hi.
Let's say maybe around the year you get 30% return.
How much?
30%.
30%. No, I'm talking about...
I'm talking about my own experience.
Okay.
Off-plan property, I got 30%.
And how much of that 30% investment went inside your pocket?
What do you mean?
Like, okay, because obviously from your money, the money you've made from the real estates, you've had to pay the developers, right? Maintenance, etc., etc. So what was the net profit that you've left with? That's the thing, right? With most properties here in Dubai and real estates market, you're gonna make 7 to 10% in a year, 8% if you're really lucky. And then from that 7 or 8%, most of it is gonna go to maintenance, to brokers. So you're literally left with 3%, where we come here and we provide you with a good alternative and a good risk management tools. We also offer excellent training and programs to our investors, where we make sure you have a better understanding about the market. You understand what leverage is, what's the stop out level, what's risk management, and how can you make the most out of your investment. So let me just showcase our strategies and what we've done. So we've got 2 different strategies, okay? We've got 2 different trading strategies. We've got one which contains 100% human traders, okay? And the other one is 100% AI algorithm trading. So I'm gonna first showcase the human traders. And we work very hard in selecting the traders and the humans behind that system to make sure we stick to our risk management rules. As we all know, last year was a very, very, very tough year in the financial market after the Ukrainian-Russian wars happened, right? People were losing their money right, left and center, whether it's in crypto, whether it's in stock market.
Shares 60% loss. Benchmark of the shares of Nasdaq.
Exactly. And we're going to go to that chart. I like this guy. So people were losing their money right, left and center. As you can see, we started the year with a loss of 1.78%. Then on average, we were able to make 3 to 4% on an average on a monthly basis. And then in October, we had a loss. But like I said, we make sure we don't lose more than 2%. And you know why, my friends? Because when you lose 2% in comparison with 10 or 20%, it's easy to recover. If you lost 10% today, it might take you 3-4 months time to recover that loss and gain it back or even break even. So we make sure we don't cross that 2% loss, which we agreed with our clients on. And then this year, for the same strategy, human traders again, it was very consistent from January until today, September, 3 to 4% on average. Again, like I said, we don't lose more than 2% because it's a financial market and nothing is really predicting. Right? Then we have our AI strategies. AI. And let me tell you something about algorithm trading. Algorithm trading is completely different than human behaviors, right? Because the algorithms, they don't have that emotions involved. They don't have that emotions. And they're really smart and they're really intelligent. If we all were taught how to play chess, right? We're going to play according to the rules which we were taught, which is move the soldier one step forward, it cannot go backward, right? And we're going to be stick with what we've taught. The thing with AI, right, is they're smart, they're really intelligent. They might try over 100 things to reach their objective. And the difference is, once they fail at something, they never repeat their mistake. That's the difference, because they haven't got that emotions. So here is our AI strategies. Here is our AI strategies, I believe. Okay, I got the mixed up slide. So here's our AI strategy for this year. As you can see, very consistent, 2 to 3%, very low risk management, and it's very consistent. Like I said, if you want to last in this market long enough, you've got to be consistent, you've got to be disciplined. Because what's wrong with making 2 to 3% in a month, right? The banks don't make you that, real estates don't make you that. And then this is another AI strategy which we have been testing as well. And since the start of the year, I think this AI strategy have made so far 28%. 28%. Absolutely phenomenal. That's the word. If you're in this market, if you're a proper investor, you know 28% in a year, it's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. That's the word that goes for it. And keep in mind, we still got 3 months left in this year. So I'm sure we're going to exceed our target, which is 30%. And here is a quick image. I'm going back to my friend who asked me, who said about Nasdaq and comparing other asset classes. Here is a quick chart, right? It's just comparing our asset management to other asset classes. And as you can see, one word, consistency, every year. 2020, we've made over 33%. 2021, over 27%. Last year, 18%. And this year so far, 28%. Absolutely phenomenal, right? Like you guys, you're all looking good today. Thank you. And one thing we're trying to aim for our company as well. This is very, very powerful saying. Wise words. Very wise words. By the legendary Jesse Livermore, the iconic trader. If you cannot sleep at night because of your stock market position, then you've gone too far. If this is the case, then sell your positions down to the sleeping level. What we also want to make sure, our company, is that you don't have sleepless nights. That you sleep well at night, knowing that your money is in the expert hands and is being well managed and well traded. And that's our goal and that's our mission. Now, I want to ask you a good question as well. What are the elements of good trading? Anybody knows? You look very engaged, my friend. I appreciate you, Stephen. What are the elements of good trading?
Basically, I mean, first and foremost, risk management.
Risk management, very good.
Risk management, and then basically managing expectation and be consistent with your strategy.
Well done, well done, well done. Stephen is amazing. Thank you. Can you be one of our clients? And Majid, please. Yeah, again, how are you, my friend?
Financial literacy.
Okay. Yeah, what else? That's it? Okay, good. Mayada, how are you? Looking good. I like the dress today. So what are the elements of good trading?
Understanding the market very well and understanding the product that you're trading with.
Well done. Very good answer. Very good answer. Anyone else, please?
For me, it's all mindset, but for example, for CFD, more capital, for example, $100,000 and size, low size, maximum 0.03. For make 2% of months.
Exactly.
The first rule is high capital and low size.
High capital and low size.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of traders don't do that.
And expert advisor, diversified, but no more martingale, because if you have martingale with multiplication 1,
Ti amo.
yes.
Ti amo.
The grid, the size is the grid of the same, no?
Yeah.
For example, you start with 0.10, the mediation, come si dice mediation? No, come si dice? Other trade the same size.
You add more positions, but staying within the same size and the same lot
I
sizes.
think yes.
Well done. You're a very smart guy, man. Can you be one of our investors? So I'll tell you something in simple terms, right? The elements of good trading, very simple, guys. What you've just said, everyone and each one of you, gold. Thank you very much. I love you. Now, here are the elements of good trading. Simple. Cutting losses, cutting losses, cutting losses. Right? If you can follow these 3 rules, you might have a chance to become a successful investor or a successful trader. Because that's the most important thing. Cutting losses. And in business, okay, I was told this advice one day by an old man in London. Having a break-even month